Hello, this is Mazrai, an autistic virtual YouTuber from Malaysia. So for today's special stream session, I'm going to start with the English version of Principia Alchemia. If you want to try out this game for yourselves, download link is in the description. By the way, the English version hasn't received the update that recently went to the Japanese version, so keep this in mind. So without ado, let's start the game. So enter the name of the main character. So I'll just enter my name. Sir, we are almost there. Wake up, we can see it. Whoops. Whoa, it's true. So that's the city I'm going to live in. Now I can finally open my own workshop as a craftsman. What will the house I rent look like? Will I have customers? Good. It's going to be a busy day. I'll work hard. Main board. Here you will find a list of requests. Wait. So before that, let's go through that sort. Why the game has no wait. Okay. That's all. Never mind. Circuit basics. Assemble the parts. Glyphs to build up alchemy circuits. Press play or step play button below to activate your circuit. Use glyph or direction to make the cursor come back to the first place. Okay. Now yep. Just run the whole thing. Okay, request satisfied. So now on to the second tutorial stage. Input and output. The purpose of alchemy circuits is to output objectives more than 5 times. You can't move elements from input to out directly, but by stack. So yep, this should be it. So input, output, input, output. So when you set up the input, then input will go through stack, and then when you set the output glyph, the glyph inside stack will go to output, and then when it heads back to the starting point, the output will disappear. So let's proceed. Okay, now let's go through the third. Glyph of shift changes the 4 elements in the top of stack. Fire, air, water, and earth cyclically change air to water. So air to water, so it should be something like this. And then change element. and then output, go up again. Now let's go order output. Yep, by the way, you can just increase the speed using the start button. Okay, now all glyphs of operation and transformation target stack. Swap elements. Mind that the top of stack or output is what you put last. I see now. So if that's the case, now let me check the stack. So output swap, and then double output. Okay. No. Let me double check. Swap stack. Yep. Now let's speed up the process. 5, 6, nice. Now number 5. Alchemy glyph of growth, upgrade materials by using prima materia. Change silver to gold. Okay, so now combine them and then output. Let's go. Yep. So prima materia will combine with the next unit in next glyph in the stack. So essentially at the immediate right of it. Now bonding and unbonding. Bonded elements are called a molecule. Some operation or transformation can't target molecules. I see. So you need to unbond them first. Unbond, remove, output. So this is it. Let's run through the process. 5, 6, nice. Now stack condition. Stack condition. Although you output proper objectives, is not acceptable if stack is different from the first. You can output multiple objectives at once when the condition is satisfied. I see now. So I have to combine these two and then output them. Oops. Okay, let's make a square then. Okay, yep. Now the process. So essentially the step must remain the same during the beginning of the alchemic circuit and the end of the alchemic circuit. So now the last one, conditional. The glyph of conditional changes direction if the top and the second elements of the stack are same or not. Remove draws to purify the random input label with star. Okay, so I'll put conditional. Maybe something like this. Okay, let's go. Now, yep. So the circuits works properly. Now the tutorial stages have been completed. Now let's go through the story stages. Finally, I made it to my workshop. There's so much dust. I don't think it's ready for customers. I guess I'll have to clean up first. I've brought all my tools with me, so as long as I can find a space to work, I can do it. Alright, let's make a blower for ventilation. So this should be the correct circuit for it. Now, okay, let's go through. So, yep, air. Okay, great, it looks nice. I was a little worried because I haven't touched alchemy for a while, but seems to be fine. Well, I should be able to do this since I'm going to be taking a lot of orders from now on. Now I'll clean up, organize my stuff, and take care of that old fireplace later. I wonder how long it would take me to be able to welcome clients. Hey, that's the knocker. Do I have a visitor? Yes, please wait a minute. Hello, I'm an apprentice of the blacksmith across the street. My name is Huge. My master wants me to say hello to the new resident. Okay, thanks for that. By the way, what kind of craftsman are you? My master didn't tell me at all. I'm an alchemist. My name is Razrai. Alchemy? What a surprise. I've heard rumors about that, but I have never seen before. Well, only a lifetime ago, alchemist means a con artist who cheated the nobility. I think the number of alchemists has increased to a certain extent, but still there aren't many. By the way, my master wants me to help you out with something. If you give me instructions, I'll carry your stuff. There's still a pile of stuff out front. I'm good at physical work, so I could be of help. He is young but has a more muscular body than me, as he has done physical labor for years. In return, I'd like you to show me some alchemy. I see. Then please help me. This. So now let's double check. Yep. So combine, not this, it should be this, and then the combination should lead, tin, mercury, silver, and gold. So tin, mercury, silver, gold. Output. Now let's run the alchemic circuit. Okay, nice. Let's speed things up. 4, 5, 6. Request satisfied. Nice. Here, take a look at this. See how the surface of the lead is turning to gold? It's true, that's alchemy. Turning lead into gold is not efficient and not that important in today's alchemy, but it's easy to understand. It's kind of plain. You are outspoken, my friend. Haha, I'm just kidding. It's great enough. Our workshop isn't that wealthy and there may not be any work for an alchemist. Please get along with us as neighbors. See you later. Have a nice day. Oh, nice to meet you. Thank you for your help. In order to promote alchemy, I need to take care of the price as well. So, light of coal, I need a thing for the moment lighting. Apparently the room is dark and gloomy, and some of the windows have been reduced to save on taxes. Maybe I can add more windows where my work gets better. I like to replace the glass with new ones, but that's another story for another time. This house is a little bit too big for me, so not for all the rooms, but it wouldn't hurt to make some lights. I think I use cheap coal as used so that I can keep it on for a long time. If we burn it normally, it will create a lot of smoke, but if we use alchemy and turn it into light instead of burning it, I can keep the smoke down. So I'll put break, swap, remove. So check the first step. Okay, now I have to set the second output. Swap, link, and then another add, another link. This should lead to the proper output. Yep, now I can just set the output instead. Now, okay, let's go through. Let's start the alchemic circuit. Whoops. Okay, nice. So there is a well behind the workshop, so I can fetch water. I'll boil water in the fireplace for cooking, but it would be nice to have hot water for bathing and washing. Alright, let's make a hot water jar so I can use it quickly. So now, yep, and then break, swap, remove. Maybe something like this. Okay, this should be correct. Now let's check. Oops, there should be two output glyphs. Yep. Now nice. Okay, record satisfied. Now soot remover. Alright, so what do I need to do the soot from my fireplace? I think I read this somewhere before. I remember alcohol and alkaline air. I can probably get in for the alcohol if I go for a run. I have to make my own alkaline air. How much do I need to make? I see now. So link this up and then followed by another. Whoops. And then link and then output. Yep, this should be it. Let's check. check. Nice. Now speed up the process. Okay, request satisfied. Silver plating. If only I can get a job. No one knows me in this town. I don't expect to suddenly become very prosperous. Maybe the correct term for this would be famous, perhaps. But it's so boring that I feel like it is a waste of time to prepare. The sound of knocking, I prepared a sound of. I wonder if I finally have a customer. Please, you may come in. Excuse me, I am the steward of Clark family. I heard that a skilled alchemist had opened a workshop here, and I was wondering if I may make a request. Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Now let's get down to business. Please take a look at this cutlery. Oh, I see. So it looks like the surface of the tin was covered with silver. Yes, I asked a traveling alchemist to do it before, but it's been peeling off little by little and it's no longer something that I can serve to the guests. I see. So you want me to make this cutlery shiny with silver again? That's right, sir. Silver and tin. So now, okay. Oops. So the order is exact. So let's check. So tin has to combine twice with prima materia twice to make silver. So now, and then output, and then followed by another one, and then output. So now let's check. Okay, now let's, yep, request satisfied. Skin whitener. What soldier? What the hell is? I need your help. She's sick. A sick one? Unfortunately, I'm not a doctor. Where's this doctor? Anyway, we need to give her some rest now. It's not. It sounds like there's a problem. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind if I stay here and rest for a while. I'm sure I'll feel better soon. How do you feel? You want me to rub your back? Yes, thanks. Oh, this is a serious one. It looks familiar. It's a disease not too far from alchemist lead poisoning. You can't cure that disease by leaving it alone. You may already know that you have been to a doctor, but if you don't stop using that skin whitener right now, it will kill you. You should stop. Oh yes, yes, I heard, but I can't stop. I will start off the little theater. If I stop acting, I probably starve to death. Then I'll just go to stage and die. I understand. What you need is a new skin whitener. It won't be the same whiteness, but I can make it less toxic to your body. Really? Then I can still keep my job? Yes, when you feel better. So yeah, it's a very common problem, at least in the past, when it comes to unregulated cosmetics and drugs, and they put those heavy metals in. Yeah, they are definitely bad for your health. So now, okay, so tin and then air, connect them, send to output, and then water output. Yep. Now, nice. Let's speed up the process. Yep. Request satisfied. Now the humidifier. Yes, may I help you? Excuse me. Mistress, please come in. Yes, I'd like to. This time a very flamboyant person has come to. Please have a seat. This is the Lady Wilson, wife of Sir Jack Wilson, Baronet. We are here today because she has interest in alchemy. You don't have to be so formal. I would rather see what alchemy is all about. It's the cutting edge of the time. If I don't get something soon, I'll be behind my guests. I'll show you. I understand. I'll show you a few things and then we'll see what I can make for you. Ah, I see. So now condition. Okay, if now, yep, then discard. Yep, let's run through the process. Oops, I have to stop because the direction is wrong. Now let's speed up the process. Okay, request satisfied. Dear the little alchemist, thank you very much for the nice product. Now I don't have to deal with damn sugar anymore. Sugar is indispensable for serving tea to guests. I'm sure they will be surprised when I serve them sugar that is so smooth. I will come back to you if I need anything else. I'm not very good at writing long letters, so I'll leave you to it. Cecilia Wilson. Well, she seems to be happy, so that's good. I can feel her desire to show off without hiding it. There's so much I don't understand about what rich people think. It's not that I don't like the nobles, but I like to see more requests come from people closer to me. I changed the sign to be something a little more friendly. Okay, so now proceed to stage 1. Let's see, I open a big window to improve the atmosphere in the workshop and to be able to see from the outside. Well, it's not bad. I think it's worth paying the extra window tax. Huh? Wait. As far as I know, this game is set in 19th century England. Shouldn't it? What is window tax? I have no idea. Whatever. The glass is it's still a bad idea to buy used. It's not like I can see much from the outside. No, it's no problem. I can polish the glass myself. I don't get many customers anyway. I added the windows to get more customers anyways. Let's just make some glass polisher. In normal English, we call it glass polish. A polisher is the person who do the polishing, and the material we just call it polish. Correct me if I am wrong. So just now combine 1, 2, link 1, link 2, link output. Okay, now this should be a perfect square. Let's check. Yep, now speed up the process. Okay, 5. Nice, request satisfied. Now, so I think the biggest problem is that they are not familiar with it. Well, you are right, and you seem to be too familiar with me. Okay. You may come here even if you don't need to, but are you getting along with the others? It's not like that at all. It's just that everyone drinks. Ever since I almost died from gin when I was little, I can't stand alcohol. Oh, I see. So to get the point, Murazrai, can you make soap? I heard that the nobles use high quality soap, but many commoners use inferior ones or even lie. Yeah. Considering that soap is chemically speaking just like mixing with animal fatty acids, so it's not surprising that lye was used in the past. I think that using alchemy to make soap would be a good way to attract customers. What do you think? Right, soap, I'll use it myself, and it might be a good idea to make some. Yay, of course you give it to me, right? You are so shrewd. Of course I will. What the? Lard and ash. Okay, so now, and this is where things get slightly tricky here. So I need to link them up first and then break it down. So this should be earth, right? So now earth, fire, air. So fire, air. So 1, 2. Let's check, and then link output. Let's run this alchemic circuit. Yup, that's it. Okay, request satisfied. Soap is rather popular, isn't it? Well, I guess if people only come here to buy soap, they don't know what kind of soap it is. Still, it's a good sign that people are slowly starting to come. Excuse me. Yes, please. I'm a doctor in this town. Doctor, well. No, it's not that big of a deal. Your soap has helped me a lot. Anyway, I heard a rumor that there's a pain relieving potion being talked about in alchemy circles, and I thought it could be used for healing. Ah, so it's ether indeed. I heard that it's used as a kind of quirky drink among young alchemists. I understand. I'll make it for you. However, I wouldn't recommend using it in large quantities. I heard that people who drank too much and become worse than drunkards. Okay. So essentially, you have to break and remove the first, and then maybe something like this. Okay, link them up and then output. Yep, let's check. Nice. Just now, let's speed up the alchemic process. Okay, request satisfied. Now ink. See, this is where the alchemist workshop is. Hugh, can I help you? No, it's the guy who wants to see you. Hey, it's nice to meet you. My name is Walker. Yes, Mr. Walker, what I can do for you? Actually, I'm thinking of starting a newspaper for the citizens of this city. A newspaper, but it's, not even half of us will be able to read it satisfactorily. Well, I think it could work. Knowledge and information is power. would think too. In the future, we'll definitely need newspapers. That's what I want to create. I got a little overheated. No. What I want to ask you, alchemist, is ink for printing. What kind of thing do you need? Quick drying and homogeneity are paramount. I understand. Let's do it. Linseed oil and soot. So just now send it to output first. Or if I want to, maybe something like this. Oops. Output. Oops. So if that's the case, I don't even need soot then. I could just go. It's possible to not use soot at all for this. So linseed oil. Okay, so break, swap, break, remove. Let me check first. Wrong direction. Okay, break, move, output, and then another output. Nice. Yep, there's a loophole here. So I can just simply generate. So normally ink is made using linseed oil combined with soot, but the way the glyphs are set up makes it possible to make ink out of linseed oil alone. I wonder if this is a game design oversight on the developer RTT's oversight perhaps. Now modern. That's why blue clothes are too expensive for us common people. How ironic that we can't even wear the beautiful blue clothes that we dyed. Yes, I understand perfectly. Only a noble woman can wear clothes dyed with expensive imported indigo. But I'm sure an alchemist can dye it more, well, inexpensively. I think the word that should be used is cheaply, or can dye it cheaper. I still haven't heard an alchemist being able to make indigo. It doesn't have to be indigo, as long as it comes out a beautiful blue, it's fine. I see, well, I'll give it a try. Thank you for your help. I brought some of the dyes we use so you can refer to them. Vinegar and modern. So since they will be used later on, so the trick here is to break, swap, break, swap, and then put in copper, link them, and then swap, link, swap, link. Now let's go. Oops, it should be this. Now, okay, oops, swap, link, yep. Now I can generate output based on this. Let's run through the alchemist circuit for double checking. Okay, let's speed it up now that the objective is completed. Request satisfied. Now sealant. It's been raining a lot lately. When it rains, people get their clothes. Clothes? I won't call it cloak though. Coats maybe? And then they go straight into the source, so the floor gets flooded. I need to do something for the floor, not for the cloak. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about the cloak you wear on rainy days. Yep. I forget the correct English word for that. Raincoat, yes. It should be a raincoat. Yeah, it's cold and heavy when it's wet. I think it would be better if my clothes didn't absorb water. Well, I don't wear heavy clothes, so what's up? Clothes that don't soak up water. That's a good idea. Seriously? Though me, if you ask me, well, autistic people have some kind of sensory issues regarding for fabric, and some autistic people might be more comfortable with clothes that absorbs sweat, and some might not. But as a side note, my preferred kind of fabric tends to be rather thick, and it has been criticized as, you know, it's so hot outside and you still can wear those thick fabric clothes. You know, yeah, I'm not really that. My sensory issues translates to less discomfort under heat. So now, okay, so now iron first, and then rubber, so link it first, and then break, swap, break, element change. Okay, and then another one, and then another one. So now never mind, I'll just link it up first. I think the circuit should be something like this, a bit larger perhaps, and then swap, and then another element change. Yup. And then now this link output. Okay. Whoops, it should be combination link output. Okay, nice. So now let's rearrange things a bit. Whoops. Okay, nice. Now let's run the process. Okay, tool. 3, 4, 5, 6. Request satisfied. So now on to the part 3 of the story. Excuse me, is this the alchemist motorized workshop, correct? Yes, that's right. Thank you. I have a factory just north of the city and my name is Robert Owen. Nice to meet you, Mr. Owen. Is there something you need? Oh, my factory does water powered spinning and I need some grease for my spinning machine. A spinning machine. What's that? Turbine? Do we have turbines in 19th century England? Who knows? We are dealing with cotton, so I don't want the yarn to smell funny and I also don't want the workers to be bothered by getting soggy. Soggy? Well, when we talk about soggy, we are talking about food being drenched, and I'm not sure if soggy is applicable to non-edible things. I haven't been able to find the best one. In that case, I thought it would be a good idea to ask the alchemist for help. I see, I'll give it a try. It looks kind of tricky, but actually it's very easy. Just break, swap, link, and output. And this is definitely my favorite tricks in this game. So let's test the process. Yep. Now, okay, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Now, coke. I see the impurities normally contained in coal are bad for iron. Yes, the fewer the impurities, the better for melting iron. Many factories are still using charcoal instead of coal, but it's been a long time since there was a shortage of wood. It is absolutely necessary to make it possible to make steel with coal, so you want to request a machine for that purpose. Yes, exactly. Coal with iron and water. So the first thing I need to do is just generate the inputs first into stack, remove them, and this might be require a larger board. So 1, 2, 3, and then two remove glyphs. So wait, maybe I can make it more efficient by doing this, perhaps. Yep. Oops. Okay, so double link and then output. Now, okay, so this should be it. Let's go. Okay. Oops. Now let's go. Okay, oh, yep, this should be it. Now, yep, request satisfied. So I guess I'm getting better and better known. It's been busy lately with many customers. It's probably a good thing though. Sir, Burazai, sir. Oh yes, what is it? I heard that you helped produce code for steel making the other day. Yes, what about it? He said that the process also releases gas. So I guess that's what's in the code that gets released. We had a bit of conversation about the wastefulness of burning the gas as is. So I'm thinking dragging the gas straight to my weaving factory and using it for lighting gas. You mean? Is that impossible? No, I don't think it's impossible. Then I really appreciate it. It must be difficult to work in the dim light. Ah, I see. So now just straight up generate two outputs, so the one at the back can be just linked straight away. So break, remove, link output. Now let's go. Okay. Kind of short though, but then again, it's a good thing that the difficulty of story stages doesn't increase over the gameplay time, and it's more realistic that sometimes the alchemist would get harder requests from time to time rather than just getting increasingly difficult requests over time. So now let's proceed to the next story stage, safety lamp. I wonder if the alchemist is here. Yes, it's me. That's good to know. I'm the manager of a coal mine a short distance from the city, and I'd like to ask you for a little thing. Yes, sir? As you may know, coal mines often have a build-up of burning air gas. Unfortunately, it's not uncommon for miners who are unaware of this to be involved in accidents. So if we could detect the gas before an explosion occurs, don't you think we could reduce the occurrence of accidents? A lamp gas that glows brightly only when there is gas? Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. What do you think? Is it possible? Well, I think it's possible in theory. Excellent. I look forward to it. This. So for the first output, it must be gas. So if it's so, the second one will generate another output. If it is the same, you have to discard it and then go back to the same process. If it is not, I can just link it and then send it for output. Let's go. Okay. Wait. So I see now. It should be this. Okay. First. Yep. Now what? Oops. wait. So delete all glyphs. So the first should be, so it is this the same. I have to delete them. So now if it is the same, I have to send another output. It is not the same, then link them and then output. So now, okay, so this should be the correct alchemic circuit for it. Now let's put it to the test. Okay, now nice, let's go. Whoops. Whoa. Record satisfied. Now condenser. Do you want me to improve a steam engine? Yes, that's right. But you want to a steam engine, you should ask an engineer, not an alchemist. Of course, I've consulted with an engineer, but he said that alchemy would be better for those conditions. What exactly you are trying to make? A condenser is a mechanism that converts the steam generated by a steam engine back into water. The engineer said it would be more efficient to use large amount of water to cool the condenser if it were to be enlarged. The current spinning mill was built before the introduction of steam engines, so the water supply is not good. Please build a condenser that doesn't need to be refilled with water. Well, alright, I will try it first. Boiling water. So essentially, just something like this. Then go down. Wait. Ah, I see. So if it's not, then I have to do this then. Yep. Now let's check. Okay. Yep, this is it. It does make sense that, you know, the remove glyph is removed, so that you are required to convert everything into water. Now refining gold. Well, thanks to you, the mine has been a great success. We have been to get miners into tunnels where no one wanted to go before. That's good to know. Since you are so skilled, may I ask you to do one more job for me? Actually, I found a deposit in the mines that seems to be a mixture of gold and silver. I could sell it as it is, but I'd rather sell it as pure gold if I can. I'm sure it will sell for a higher price that way. I'm counting on you, Master Alchemist. Yep. This one got me stumped before. So if the input is silver, so now I need to do the check against the stack, which is gold. So if it is gold, then I'll just set it out as output, then go through again. So if it's not gold, I have to check, send it there, and then okay, now this path matters. So silver, if it is silver, then so I need to maybe doing something like this. So with both inputs that are silver, I can just combine them. Maybe I'll do it like this. Okay. So if it is not gold, so if this is silver and this is gold, I need to do this. So send the output now. Everything has to drag down. Okay. Let's see if this can work. Now, whoops. Okay, now gold. Whoa. Yep. If it's silver, silver combine. Silver, silver combine. Silver, silver combine. And then just output. Silver, silver combine. Okay. Now let's run through the whole thing to see if the circuit is actually correct. Okay. Now, yep. So let's see if it runs perpetually. Okay. Now, yep. Okay. So the circuit works properly, I guess. Yep. So there's a lot of buzz. It's the middle of the night on a Saturday and a little commotion wouldn't be unusual, but this is too much. Is that a fire? Something's on fire. It is near the weaving factory. The whole city is buzzing low. It's like an angry bee. What the hell is going on here? Morning. Good morning, Hugh. Nothing wrong with you last night. Oh, I heard the factory workers were breaking the factory machines. Why would they do that? Because the wages are too low. They are working till midnight, but it's not enough to live on. And nowadays, the price of bread has gone up. But machines made it possible to produce more, haven't they? So why aren't wages going up? If the factory is more efficient, the wages will not change. It's up to the management to decide. Hey, haven't got that thing I ordered? Oh, that's right. It's almost ready. Just give me a minute. So essentially, water, output, prima materia, fire, output. Okay, let's see if this works properly. Now, yep, let's go. 4, 5, 6, nice. Here is the warming pot you asked for. Thank you. Well, I've been into tea lately. I can't be too careful with cheap tea leaves because there are some weird ingredients in them. What's wrong with you? You look so gloomy. I'm planning to close my workshop. Are you thinking about yesterday? It's not that they have a grudge against machines or alchemy, you know. They are just using force as a means of negotiation. I know that, but I can't say it well. I thought that alchemy could make people happy. That's what I've been trying to do all this time. But maybe that's not the case. There are many people who need alchemy. Yeah, but I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing alchemy for. hangover. It's been a week since I closed my workshop. On the door, I only wrote I'm closed for a while and I'm very lonely without customers. It's hard. It's getting hard to stay indoors and do nothing. I think I should go shopping. The morning air is nice and clean. The city looks unchanged. Is it only me that has changed? Blah, blah, blah. Wait, don't be too quick. At least not in front of my workshop. Do you feel better? Lean against the wall. Sorry, I think I had a bit too much gin last night. Ah, yes, I knew I made something before. So I have to change it to earth. So the shorter path will be water. So fire. Okay. Now link. And then something like this perhaps. And then to link output, set it as output, and then one output. Okay, let's see if this is correct. Nice. Let's speed up the process. Now 5, 6. Nice. Here, think this slowly. Oh, this is good. It hit the spot. You are a good man to do such a kindness to a complete stranger. Can I talk a little bit about myself? Yeah? I lost my job. With each new machine, the skill of the workers becomes less and less important as long as they can do a simple job. I used to be a full-fledged craftsman, the mainstay of the family, but now I'm a burden. Even my youngest son, who is not yet old enough to work in the mines, has to work, and I can only watch as he loses his energy day by day. I'm not saying meat. I think you mean mean. Perhaps I wish I could at least feed him with nut bread, but even that is beyond my reach. Then why you drink gin then? Shouldn't you use the money to get gin to buy bread for your son perhaps? I'm sorry, I told you a story you can't do anything about. Please forget it. Thanks for the medicine. I'm penniless and cannot pay for it, but I hope to return it one day. Goodbye. Thus, Marx. Thank you for coming. No. If the alchemist writes to me, I'm not going to miss it. I'm going straight to the point. I want you to stop sending children to work in the mines. Why? Because it's bad for them. If you don't stop, they are running towards death. Master Alchemist, you have been so absorbed in your research that you've lost sight of the real world. We are offering a chance to work instead of producing vagabonds who would starve to death if left alone. We give them work and wages. What is the evil of this? You are cutting wages for yourselves and causing vagrants to be born. Your excuses are nothing but monologues. Oh, Master Alchemist, you can say whatever you like, but it's not my fault, and I'm not going to stop. Negotiations have broken down. No, there's another negotiation. There are malware devices to prevent people from getting lung problems in the mines. Wait, I thought masks? Oh no. Medical masks aren't invented at that time. And this is a different kind of masks. Do you want your workers to wear them? Don't be silly. Who pay a penny for that? If you give them me for free, I give them to workers. Haha. Alright, sir. I'll give them to you for free. Just make sure you give them to all the workers. What? I see. So check against now if so this should be straightforward, but the impurity part, so it has to be broken down, and then remove. Yep, let's go. This should. Okay, it isn't exactly efficient with the air, but it does its job. Mr. Robert Owen, a successful industrialist, describing the conditions in his spinning mill, said, "A man needs 8 hours labor, 8 hours recreation, and 8 hours rest. I want that the unlimited work of 14 hours a day, which is now widely practiced, is injurious to the health of the workers and degrades our country not only in the short term but also in the long term." Yeah, I actually know. Yeah, in the download link, on the download page of the English, this current version of the game, the developer has mentioned that it is mostly machine translated, which certainly does its job, but this sentence pretty much shows why machine translation isn't exactly reliable. But it's good, it's decent enough, nevertheless. Maybe I don't know. I don't know enough Japanese to properly proofread this. But I hope that, you know, this game gets popular enough that some people might say, who is good enough at both Japanese and English languages can offer RTT script corrections and stuff like that. I feel that it's imperative to regulate factory work and create a healthy working environment. Yeah, if what I have read in those old history textbooks that been taught to my previous generation is correct, during 19th century England, there are some new regulations being introduced to protect especially co-workers. We must not let the road ahead of us be a bleak one. I should open my workshop. Alchemy is on a Panakia. The Japanese script actually says alchemy is not almighty, or beings. Yeah, almighty is the better word to use perhaps. But Panakia, yeah, that's context appropriate for the translation. But there are things it can do. It can make people happy. I'm going to make the world in my own way. Here is my alchemy workshop is open. Cough medicine. I get it. You went to the doctor with a cough, but it didn't get better. Alright, let's try the one I know. So, okay, link. And then water link, and then water element change, water to off, and then now link output. Okay, this should be it. Let's go. Nice. Stage 4. Now let's get it going. Okay. Smell reducer. You can't sleep at night with the smell coming from the toilet. That stuff, I'll make something that is supposed to remove the smell. Never put it in your mouth, but sprinkle it around a little at a time. Deodorant. In native English, that would be a deodorant. So mineral of tin. Now this will be a bit trickier, so I see now. So if I do this, so now this will go to the front, and then wait, not this, jackass. Break and then whoa. Oops. Okay, now let's see. If I do this, I see now. I have to, so the swap should not be. Okay, link break swap. And then swap. Oops, there's one available here. And then combine. Okay, now this is completed. Double link break swap. So now let's go for this first. Wait, there's no need to swap for yet. Okay, now this portion is completed. Now I have to repeat the same again for those. So one, okay, one break swap, one link break swap. Okay, this part is correct. Okay, break and then combine. Now this is good. Now the next part would be so triple link. So what I should be doing would be combine those two first. Let's see. Maybe I should go through the swapping process. No, it should be like this. Okay. So triple link. So okay, so triple link break swap. Let's see. So now swap, double link break swap. Okay. Oops. So now, okay. No, I messed up. So now, maybe I should not do this. So things will get a little bit tricky, so I'll delete these first. Now let's check. Okay, now what I need to do, so I need to bring the two together. So triple link break swap. I wonder how many times I need to do this though. Whoops, so this, wait. Okay. Whoops, so now let's get back. Yep. Okay. Triple link break swap. Now link break swap. Ooh. Okay, break swap. Break swap break combine, and then water combine. Yep, this should be it. Okay, so no, swap link 850 gold, so nope, something wasn't right. Okay, now what? Triple link break swap. Triple link break swap link 930 gold. Yep, a very expensive process. Woo, let's go. I wanted how, yep, this is as fast as it can be. Now just go. Okay. now is so 5. This should be the last cycle. Yep, request satisfied. Now vermilion. Hey, can I do one? Oh yes, what is? I'm a painter, but lately I can't use the red color because I can't get good vermilion. So I want you to make vermilion by alchemy. The payment is, well, how about a painting to hang here? You are an amusing man. I take your request. Oops. So now, okay, this will be a problem. So just double input combine. So there's actually a more efficient way to do this, but I don't have a mind of a programmer to pull it off. So this should be the first step, and then another. So okay, now to output combine, and then to output double combine. Let's see what is the result. Yep. Okay, let's see. Now it's silver. So as usual, this should be it. Okay, now double, and then just another doubling. Okay, this part, and then another. Oops. Let's wait. Let's double check the process. And then combine. Whoops. So double combine. Now what? Okay, so air, and then so changing air to earth would be 2, and then link. Okay, so now nice. Let's proceed. Okay, now go ahead. Whoops, number 4, number 5, number 6. Nice. Oh, this is from the painter who ordered before. I wonder if he's finished the painting. Whoa, this is amazing. It's a very detailed drawing with this workshop. There's me in the middle, surrounded by a lot of people. No one is wearing luxurious clothes, but everyone is still smiling and looks happy. There's even the painter in this picture. There will be a future where alchemy will make everyone happy. I don't know when, but it will be one day. So for now, I just believe in a better future. But I feel a bit embarrassed to hang this picture on my wall. Inspired by Perfume and Opus Magnum. So the story mode is completed. So while the credits are rolling with this end of story mode of English version, so I'm going to change a bit about the custom level submissions. Actually, I haven't give a look at new submissions, so maybe I'll promote it a bit and modify the I need to modify the Google form and double check the entries. By the way, if you are playing both the Japanese version and English version, please keep in mind that the save data in English and Japanese data, the English and Japanese versions are not cross-compatible, and so does the edit mode data. Please keep that in mind. You can make out your own problems and solve them, or solve the problems distributed by others. See the text file provided for more information. Okay, now here's the thing. So I'm going to redo the demonstration for how to make custom levels. So you have 3 inputs, and keep this bond or this order. Okay, this is a misleading here. So when you do the normal brackets E and Q, that is random selection, which means any given input can be either E or Q. But if you put the curved brackets like that, then in any given pair of any given set of inputs, then it will scramble the order with the order of the glyphs in the input set itself. So in this example, so let's say if the first input is C, then the second must be Q. If the first input is Q, then the second must be E. Yeah, something like that. So now, and this reverse order is very important because let's say GU, and then it will be UG. So this is also important. So okay, enter. You can also edit the stack and then the objective. Remember to cancel, please press escape, and this is enter the name of this problem. So for the purpose of practicing, I'm going to do something simpler. Okay, I think so. It's something like this. E. Yeah, by the way, please make sure that when you do writing the input, stack and objective, make sure it's capitalized, or otherwise it might get errors. So E, Q, I. So the objective would be something like Q E I E Q. Yep. Let me double check. Yep. So now let's try to solve this problem. Okay, and then link, and then tree link. By the way, in the game's user data folder, there's always a blank .bot and .quest file. Do not rename those files. You might have issues in the future if you mess with them, because they serve as a blank board and a blank question which you can use as a template. So now okay, let's get back to the problem. One link and then two link output. By the way, you can choose to disable certain glyphs by right click, and then you can re-enable it by right clicking it again. So yep, this should be it. Okay, colored braids 1. Okay, now let's see. Oops. So just run the whole thing. Yep, okay. So now let's say you want to save the level. Okay, so export problem. So colored braids 1, and then also you want to save the solution, you can go for export circuit, colored braids 1. Okay, so now, and there's an option for to delete all glyphs to just set the board. So now let's say you want to make a new problem, and to clear off the circuit. So now let's go back to import problem. Current, you will be reminded that it will be overwritten, so make sure you save beforehand. So if you should, click yes, and then to load the blank file, don't type anything, press and wait. Something's wrong here. So the English version doesn't have the blank file included. So now so now I have to delete everything, delete all glyphs. Okay, so I'm going to tell this to RTT about this. So for the unless it gets fixed in the future, I suggest you do this. So now, okay, yep, now this. So there's always this unnamed thing here. Yep, So the default blank question is this. So I suggest you save a blank circuit and not blank, yeah, the blank circuit and the blank question like this. Right click, export problem. Yep. And then also export circuit. Don't type anything, press enter. So now let's try again. So I'm going to import colored braids 1, and then also import the solution colored braid. Whoops. Colored braids 1. No. It should be import. Yep. Now colored braids 1. Okay, now let's try this again. So import blank and then import circuit blank. Yep. So that's pretty much. So before I end the stream, I'm going to demonstrate how does the brackets work. So I'm going to go with the triple. Yep, I'm going to go for 3 things inside brackets. So F, so caps lock, F, C, S. Okay. So you will notice that iron, copper, and tin, they will just simply randomly chosen. But if I switch the brackets, then since that the input has 3 things inside, so it's guaranteed that those 3 things will appear in groups of 3. It's just that the order within the group will be different. So with that in mind, so if you are watching this and wants to do the custom levels, please do so. And I'm going to modify a bit, modify the Google Forms a bit, and then update the description so that you can submit custom levels made using the English version. So that's it for this stream. The next stream for today will be Pisca's Smooth Swimming at 2 PM UTC plus 8. That's 3 PM Japan time. Hopefully you'll enjoy watching it. And we'll see you in the afternoon. And yeah, sorry that this game doesn't have music. Okay, so okay, so